Okay, so we are live now. So, guys, please let us know if we are audible and visible to all of you. Please let us know in the comment section, and then we can start with the sessions for today. So, please let us know in the comment section. You can also open the link in the mobile now. So, now you should be able to see the comment. Okay, so hello everyone and very good evening. And then we can start with the sessions for today. So please let us know in the comment section. You can also open the link in the mobile now. So now. Okay, fine. So we are audible and visible. So today we have a special guest with us, and his name is Mr. Pawan sir. So basically, right now he is working in TCS as HR, and today he is here in between us because the reason is he is going to guide you, right? So how to crack the interviews and many things you will be able to learn in this particular sessions, right? So how to say no to HR, right? I mean technical interviewer or your MR or HR if you don't know something during the interview. So each and everything we will be able to answer you, and definitely some of your queries also will be we will be taking it. So thanks a lot, Pawan, for coming to our platform. So it's really a pleasure for us.
Same, it's my pleasure to address your viewers and students. So, on your request, I'm coming in this session, and definitely it will be more impressive.
Okay, so I'll just tell about Pawan sir. So he is a dedicated professional with a diverse background, and he holds a BTech in computer science and MBA in HR and in international business. So, and he started his career at TCS, and he has evolved through roles such as team lead, project manager, PMO, and DAF in the DEZ team. Currently serving as a senior HR in the recruitment at TCS. So let us hear from him itself. So what are the things he is going to suggest us today, and he will give you like complete tips and tricks which will be helpful for very helpful for your interviews. Is it a recording session? So sessions, yes, it will be available on YouTube. Yeah, so basically Pawan sir, so students want to hear more from you than me, so giving the floor to you. So you can start a bit and then we can have a discussion.
Okay, thank you, Pradeep ji, and that it's my pleasure that I'll address the student today. And you know very well that nowadays interviews will be going on in the TCS. You know very well in the June and July maybe, and in whole June we will take interview of the guys. So firstly, I want to tell me about me that I joined in TCS in 2013 March as a Java developer. Then I worked in SOA, service-oriented architecture, Android also. Then iOS, means I worked in different technology, React Native also. And after that, I did MBA, and I worked in PMO near about 2 years. Then DG team, Delivery Excellence Group, and after that, I moved on HR, and currently I am working as a senior HR in the resourcing team in TCS, and I have taken more than 10,000 interviews till now of the experienced person also and freshers also. I had visited near about 500 plus colleges till now in all over India, South India, North India, and most of pan India. And you know very well, currently I am working as a senior HR. If you have any questions from the student side, then I'll answer. Otherwise, then I'll continue that how can student can be selected and what the appropriate they did so that or they do or they will do during the interview so that they can easily selected.
Okay, so I'll pick one or two questions. Before that, so I was also not aware about this fact. So you have 11 plus years of experience and you have conducted 10,000 plus actual interviews for freshers and experience. So this is definitely a very good. I will say it's a kind of achievements and a great mark. And you have visited more than 500 plus colleges. Okay, that's great. So few of the students are asking, sir, how can we prepare for technical interviews? So anyway, there are a lot of questions are there. So one by one, we will try to cover as much as possible. But because right now, as you said, so June and July, the interviews will be conducted. So let us focus on that first. So how they will be able to prepare for the technical interviews?
Pratik ji, according to me, or according to any HR, any technical person, any MR, anyone, if you are interviewer, and then your chances of rejection and selection totally depend on your introduction. If your introduction is impressive, then your selection chance will be increased. If your introduction is not impressive, you are not able to introduce yourself, your project, your technologies during the introduction, then your chance will be reduced. So 80% chances of your selection on rejection depends on how well you are introduced yourself.
Self-introduction.
So according to me, your introduction will be impressive, because your introduction set the tone and builds positive energy for both you and your interviewer. Therefore, prepare your introduction very carefully. Basically, your introduction, during the introduction, you can set the image in the mind of interviewer to ask questions. What topic you have strong? So repeat these topics during the introduction in which you are very strong. If I am strong in my project, then repeat your project name many times during the introduction, so that interviewer will ask you questions from that your project. If you are good in DSA, if you are good in Java, if you are good in your internship, then repeat these topic many times during the introduction, so that interviewer will catch these points and these topics, and he will ask questions from there. Then your selection chance will be increased. If your introduction, because in totally questions you will have, and you will praise and you will change the interviewer on these topics which you have strong. If your introduction is very impressive, definitely your chance will be increased. So work more and more on your introduction and take advice from the expert also.
Okay, that's a great
so
point.
According to me, if I am good in Java, then I'll repeat many times Java words in my introduction, so that interviewer will ask questions from Java. If you are not good in Java and you are mentioning that I am good in JavaScript, in CSS and React Native, and you have mentioned many things, then interviewer will get confused.
True.
So take one or two topics on which you are strong and repeat these topics in the introduction. Firstly, introduce yourself, what you did, how many webinars you have attended, what you did learn in the college, but focus more on these topics on which you have worked more and you are very strong. So your chance definitely will increase.
That's
my point of view, only everything depends on your introduction. And second things, because I don't have too much time for this workshop, but only I give 3 ideas today. And if you work on these 3 ideas, then definitely no one can stop for the selection. First, your introduction will be very effective and very more. So spend your time and money also on your introduction. So take expert advice, or the introduction, how I'll introduce during the introduction, during my interview. If your introduction is very, very impressive and attractive, and make one wow factors also in the introduction. Wow factors means so that interviewer will think wow and will say wow. So you have to prepare one wow sentence, one wow things, and include these things in your CV also. First, introduction, prepare your introduction very well. Second, your CV. Your CV should be very, very impressive and strong. If your CV is very, very strong, then definitely your chance will be increased. If your CV is not strong, then no one can select you.
Okay, sir. Now
Because
I have
interview.
two questions from
Sorry.
you. Sorry for interrupting you. So
No
many
problem.
students were asking, can I, go in the interview with the updated resume? Because when they applied, definitely they had this, some different resume, and now if they want to update and go for the interview, so is that possible in the offline interviews?
Yeah, definitely. You can carry your updated resume.
Mm-hmm.
So make it very strong your resume. You can carry and carry at least 5 to 6 copy of your resume. And if it is possible, make it in color because it's very impressive and it should be attractive. So make it color resume. Okay, so you can update it and you can take it.
Okay. And the next thing, like because many student has this fear. So just now I was having an interview sessions before we are having this live session. So definitely many students were asking that if my communication skill is not good, then what should I do? So they are afraid that okay, my communication skill is not good. I don't know how much it will impact in the interviews. So I will be able to get selected or not. So this kind of queries. So we have lot. So for that, what do you suggest?
First and all, any company is not taking for language translators. We are just hiring for the technical role, but we will focus your communication skill also, but not too much. We will check out that inside yourself, inside you, whatever you are able to represent it, just we will check it. If you are able to represent these things, then your communication is good. Your communication skill should be average, not a very, very fluent. Even I'm not also that time was good in my communication skill, but I, with confidence, represent everything. Your confidence level should be more. If your confidence level is good and you are able to represent whatever you have inside, then doesn't matter how your communication skill, but it should be average. You are able to represent everything, whatever inside you.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah,
So
Pradeep.
this was one of the question which many students were asking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now there is one more question which I could see here. So somebody was asking, so what is the like weightage of, because now TCS has digital prime and Ninja 3 roles. So what is the weightage of HR and MR interviews for the digital and prime role? Because they will digital and prime mainly focus on technical sides. So what are the weightage of this?
Definitely, if in the digital and prime, I think you crack some coding questions also.
Yes, true.
So TR will ask these coding questions also, technical perspective also. We will check out if you are good in any programming. I think you have mentioned in your resume that I am good in C, C++, Java, or Python, or machine learning, anything. So definitely technical person will ask these technical questions. So you should prepare technically. And definitely in prime and digital, you know very well that if we are offering more, then we expect more. In prime role, basically we will put you in critical project. If we will put in critical project, then we will check out your how much you have. If you are not solve the critical problem, then why we will select you?
True.
Why will pay you more? So definitely your critical thinking, your solution thinking, your your IQ level, your problem solving skills must be good.
True.
So digital and prime must focus on technically also. Whatever you have mentioned in your resume, so prepare it. If you are not preparing your CV or resume, then definitely your less chance. So make sure your CV should be good in all aspects. Mention your achievement also in your CV, because I am receiving on my LinkedIn profile PAWAN Bhadana, PAWAN, BHAD and Bhadana most of messages, and they are sharing resume with me, but they have mentioned any achieving what they have achieved. If you have not achieved during your 4 years, then why we will select you? If you are not good in technically, you don't know oops concept, you don't know anything, whatever you even I saw some resume, they did not mention anything, just mention that 12%, 10% and BTech third year and fourth year and some internship, but you did not elaborate these internship, what you did in internship. And one more thing I want to suggest your viewers, if you worked on the project, any type project, then make it live, deploy on the server, so that you could show your live project to the interviewer. That will be very, very impressive. If you will show your live project there, because their desktop will be there, you can show them, then it's very wow effect, wow factor. So try it, make it live. If you really did work, because I know very well about you, most of student near about 80% just copy paste.
Yeah.
Just they purchase from the market. I know very well.
That's true. So
We will ask the questions, what's your part, you worked in team, sir I did it, then you will ask the questions, they just count the roof.
true.
So try, don't purchase your project from the market, do it yourself.
True.
And most of questions I have covered on my YouTube channel also. I just created corporate jobs with PAWAN Bhadana. So most of questions I have covered there. Yeah. So next questions, Pratik ji.
Okay, so one thing which I am also not very aware, because basically we have many South, students over here. So when they have an interview, because we also have काफ़ी सारे लोग जो है नॉर्थ इंडिया से भी हैं, तो sometimes they ask, sir, if something I can better explain in Hindi than English. So during the interview, is there any possibility that I can explain in Hindi, or somewhere if I'm getting stuck, so I can explain that in Hindi? So how it will impact?
Pratik ji, if you are presenting your project or anything else, और आपको लगता है कि हाँ ये चीज मैं हिंदी में अच्छे से बता सकता हूँ, but not during y'all or interview or speaking in Hindi, that's not great. You know very well.
Yes.
So if you are stuck anywhere, then you can switch to Hindi for a little bit, for a meanwhile, not a whole time. Then you have to switch on English.
Okay. So just
Understood?
few seconds.
ऐसा नहीं है कि आप पूरा हिंदी में ही बोले जा रहे हैं पूरा ड्यूरिंग द इंटरव्यू. हाँ, कई बार अगर आप स्टक कर जाते हैं एंड यू आर नॉट एबल टू, कई बार वर्ड्स होते हैं कि नहीं आ रहे हैं इंग्लिश के, सो यू कैन स्विच टू हिंदी फॉर अ मीन वाइल, नॉट कि पूरे टाइम ही यू आर स्पीकिंग. सो ट्राई टू speak in English. If you are stuck anywhere, then you can switch to Hindi, but return back you have to switch on English.
True.
ऐसा नहीं है कि आप इंग्लिश में अगर नहीं बोल पा रहे हो वहां पे स्टॉप हो गए. दैट्स वेरी बैड इंप्रेशन. रुकना नहीं है. यू कैन स्पीक इन हिंदी ऑल्सो. रुकना नहीं है. अगर आप रुक गए तो इसका मतलब यह है कि your rejection chance has been increased 90%. Demotivate नहीं होना. You have to express yourself very confidently. अगर आपकी वीकनेस कई बार पूछता है, टेक्निकल वाले भी वीकनेस पूछ लेते हैं कई बार, तो if you are not good in English, so definitely you have to clear, sir, I am not good in English, but I am improving day by day. And definitely I'll improve when I'll get such environment, great such environment in TCS.
True. So somehow they have
so you have to answer positively.
Okay.
और अगर कोई भी क्वेश्चन, if they ask any type questions, आपको कभी उसका नेगेटिव आंसर देना ही नहीं है. Doesn't matter you have no or not. Take it, sir. I'll try it. I can do it. But if I don't know, then I'll take guidance from such humble guys, such intelligent guy. I'll make you mentor. थोड़ा सा इमोशनली भी खेलना होता है इंटरव्यूअर के साथ. If you don't know, play with the interview emotions, then chance will be less. So try to play with the interviewer emotions. Or you know very well, emotions is everything. I am professional banda, but if I am able to my professional life into personal life and then friendship life, definitely I have more chance to get select. अगर आप मेरे दोस्त हैं और आप मेरा इंटरव्यू ले रहे हैं तो definitely you will select me.
That's true.
So firstly, know about your interviewer before going to the interviewer. Going to interview.
Yes.
Try to connect him. ITF also, International Technical Federation, is a best platform to connect them. Even LinkedIn पे आपको लोग reply नहीं करेंगे. You can try to connect LinkedIn also. Firstly, know who's the HR head. If you are from North India and South India, तो check out जो हमारी टैग टीम है, टैग टीम का HR head कौन है? Who's the HR head? All HR head on the LinkedIn. Try to connect on the LinkedIn. अब ऐसा तो है नहीं you requested on the to connect the LinkedIn और वो आपको तुरंत रिप्लाई कर देंगे. No one wants to solve your problem. अब आपको कुछ तो देना पड़ेगा ना. उनके जो पोस्ट है उनको लाइक करो, कमेंट करो, जहां जहां वो सोशल मीडिया पर कनेक्ट हैं उनको अप्रोच करो. And when you will like the post of them, then definitely we will notice you. Not one time, every day. क्योंकि मिलता तभी है जब आप किसी को कुछ देते हो.
True. So that networking has to be increased.
Yes. In one time, no one will give you. No one do have so much time to solve your problem. आप फूफी के लड़के तो है नहीं, वो आगे बेटे थोड़ी ना तो तुरंत आपको कोई रिप्लाई करेगा.
True.
I am getting not near about 10,000 text per day. So I'll revert back definitely. To whom? किसका रिवर्ट बैक होगा? जिसको मैं नोटिस करूंगा.
True. Okay, sir.
So
yeah.
So only 4 things are there. First, prepare your introduction very well manners. Second, work on your CV. Third one, work on your live project and try to deploy on server. And fourth one, very important. You can say, अगर मैं अपनी भाषा में बात करूं, इन तीनों का बाप है. try to make a strong relationship with the leadership in which company you are going to interview. Whatever company you are going to, Google, Microsoft, if you have a strong relation, a strong networking there, so your chances will be more for the success.
True.
Yeah, Pratik ji. Next question.
One thing which you mentioned is like I liked it very much. So whatever projects you have done, and if possible, please make it live to the server. So what is GitHub or wherever you are using. So that will be a very better idea. If you show their live project to them, so definitely it will be quite impressive. Okay, now like there are many people. I don't know if it is a relevant question or not. If it is a relevant question, you answer. Otherwise, we will move to another question. So there are many students actually they applied for TCS and they had because TCS has a strict criteria of 60%, but they had less 50% or 59 or 58. So like what happens to these candidates? So I don't know if that's what I said. If it is a relevant question, you can.
No problem, Pratik.
Okay.
If I am on live, then definitely I will not disappoint to anyone. So right now they are not eligible, you know very well.
True.
But after 2 year experience, they have to work on another company like startups. There are so many. After 2 year experience, they can apply non-TCS. Then we will give chance them.
Okay, fine. Okay, now the next.
After 2 year experience.
Okay, clear. So now the next question is coming like, sir, I am a non-CSA student, but I have got selected for digital or prime. So now what should I do? What kind of questions I should prepare? How should I prepare? So definitely this a problem for them. So like now they're very in confusion
Okay,
state.
Pratik ji, I'll suggest them first prepare those questions whatever cracked in the written test. Okay, these type questions they have prepared, and I think in all colleges, all students had studied C language in all colleges.
True.
And in all branches.
True.
Whatever they have electrical, electronics, in all colleges, all students have studied C language. So they prepare C language also. In C language, like function, array, there are so many things, and searching also in C. So they have prepared these type questions, and prepare your project very strongly. Whatever they did in your core branch. So they prepare your project very deeply, and I have already given one formula, your introduction. So repeat many times your that word, your project. And if you have strong in project, definitely TR will ask your project questions, and say clearly him that I study C language and I am good logically. I know for loop, ye loop, wo loop. There are so technical, logical questions, so they need to prepare these type questions.
But don't you
and
think,
project also.
Okay, but don't you think like if somebody from ECE electrical background and they have the core projects, like so they have done suppose some they have worked on some chip, microprocessor, microcontroller, and they are going for a software company interview. So then also they should explain their project in very much detail to the interviewer, being a like.
Definitely. Actually, in TCS, near about 16% people are from different technologies, different branches. Yeah, different branches. We have even ME, even EC, electrical. So the interviewer, such type interviewer will also come for the interviewer. So there is no worried about these type of questions.
Okay, fine. So I'm waiting for the question. Till then, if you can, can guide something more about.
Guys, if you have any type doubt, then you can connect me on LinkedIn, PAWAN Bhadana. You can search, and you can also connect.
I will also
YouTube
put that
also.
LinkedIn ID in the comment section, so that description, so
corporate,
that.
Corporate jobs with PAWAN Bhadana. I just created my YouTube channel and I'll cover all these things there also. Corporate jobs with Pawan Bhadana. And I last suggestion to each and everyone, if you will select in TCS or not, then just go on internationaltechnicalfederation.com and join these platform, because there 5,000 plus COs network and 10,000 plus HR there, and every each and month uh, we go in any place and meet up them, and ITF has one initiated student HR meetup. So we will conduct from this year. So join the ITF so that you will connect directly with the all MNCs HR, because Google HR also there, Microsoft, Amazon, TCS, Infi, Accenture, from all MNCs HR is there. So from this year we will initiate one student HR meetup. So join that.
Okay, that's great. And sir, one more thing, like one query I got. So suppose during the interview, so we will have, I mean, the students will have option to suppose if they're asking some code, right? So reverse a string or maybe count a string, something like. So they will have options to write in any language, or there are like a specifically, I mean, they are set to write in Java, C or something.
If you are strong in Java and you have mentioned in the resume Java, the interviewer will ask to write in Java. If you mentioned in your resume Java and you are writing in other language, then interviewer will get confused. Then you are not confident.
Correct.
You are mentioning here Java and you are writing in another language. What's this?
Okay.
So try to write in that language whatever you have mentioned in the resume, because it will increase confidence of the interviewer as well as of you.
Okay.
So don't do mistake that you are mentioning Java in resume and you are writing in C or another language or whatever.
And many students, when the HR will ask like, do you have any question for me? So many of the students will ask the interviewer, how was my interview? So how do you see that question? I mean, how much?
No. According to me, if you are asking to the HR that how was my interview or how is my interview,
or I'll be
then
selected or not.
definitely I think will say it's good. Definitely, he will not make you disappointed that time. So ask him about the TCS, internal environment. So you will connect with TCS through this HR. Don't ask directly how is my interview. So
Yes.
that is ये पहला टेक्निक हुआ करता था स्टार्टिंग में, बहुत पहले का ये क्वेश्चन था कि मेरा इंटरव्यू कैसा हुआ. तो जस्ट यू आर टेकिंग माय इंटरव्यू, तो आप मेरे को और मेरा इंटरव्यू बहुत गंदा हुआ है, आप बोलोगे कि बहुत गंदा हुआ है तुम्हारा.
Definitely.
You can ask one question, sir, what I need to improve myself according to you.
True.
ये क्वेश्चंस आप पूछ सकते हो. वो भी कई एचआर आपको आंसर नहीं करेंगे, बट ये क्वेश्चन एक ग्रेट इम्पैक्ट डालेगा एचआर. एंड ड्यूरिंग योर इंटरव्यू एंड योर इंट्रोडक्शन, अपना वीकनेस यू हैव टू मेंशन देयर, सो दैट एचआर को ऐसा फील हो कि ही और सी रियली ऑनेस्ट पर्सन, ही नो himself about himself weakness. क्योंकि no one is perfect there. और अगर आप कहते हो कि I am perfect, I don't have any weakness, मैंने किया इस टाइप, he or she is very good person.
True.
तो उसको कभी HR सेलेक्ट नहीं करेगा.
That's right. So that's what I always tell a student. So you ask in such a way that okay, the interviewer should be he should feel that okay, this particular candidate is like desperate to join TCS, and looking at like all the aspects of like how the company works, the latest technology on which company is working. Okay, so from latest technology, I got one more question. So I mean, the student also has to prepare on the latest technology, like how we have AI, ML, and then we have cyber security, cloud computing, and all those things. So this also has to be I mean, a student has to prepare for that, or how does it impact in the interview?
According to me, whatever you have learned till now, mention these technology in your resume. Within 2 or 5 days, you will not learn many things. If you are mentioning a Python and you never learned it, then how you will answer? If you learn Java or .NET, mention these technology. Doesn't matter. We will not bother that why you did not learn Python or machine learning, because in the TCS there are so wide area. We require Java, we require React Native, React.js, front-end developer also, AI, in AI field you know very well. So we required all technologies. So we never bother what you have learned. We just bother that you have learned it deeply. It should be very deep. And your attitude should be learning attitude.
True.
If your attitude is very positive and with energy led, then definitely we will select you. So it should be fulfilled with energy, with positive energy.
True. That's a very good point which you mentioned. So I think like there was a video also I saw, like it was very good matters.
Which one?
So they were telling write something on the board. So like he's telling write
Yes.
something. So many people were coming. He was writing something, and one person came. He wrote something. So basically, he was asking to write something. So that video was quite this thing. So even after writing, like they were checking like how is the attitude level of that particular candidate. So I think everything evolves around the attitude and what you mentioned in the beginning. So you can force basically interviewer to ask what you wanted, like by repeating again and again in the self introduction. Like okay, if I'm good at Java, then repeat sometimes Java. So he will get to know, okay, so this, I mean, we can start asking questions based on
No. It, it should be prepared in well manner. Because interviewers should not feel that you are focusing only Java and Java. So prepare your introduction in such manner that he should not feel such.
Okay. And the length of the I mean the time duration for the self introduction. So how much, I mean, you can, because sometimes when I take the self introduction of some candidates, so they will be keep speaking for like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So how
No. It should be very very short. Within 1.5 minutes, you should have complete, and within a 1 minute, try to complete it, and it should be very effective. Because you cannot prepare your introduction yourself, so take the help of expert, any industry expert. If you will take help from there, definitely you will prepare in that.
True. So one resume also, they have the resume should be very impressive, and as you said, like 5-6 printouts of resume, and if the color resume will be the best. Okay, so there are a lot of questions which I can take it later because these are the questions which are like totally I don't think you should answer this. So okay, and one common thing like which I get always from the students, and again I don't know, like this question is like aligned to that. So like some batch status will be there in this TCS portal. So like,
Pratik ji, we will not disclose.
Okay, no issues. So that's what I said. Okay. Okay, so I know only 1 or 2 languages that okay. Yes, that is okay. So all these questions I can take. So I think like we have okay. One last question. So if you don't know something in the interview, like suppose if they asked you like is Java is platform dependent or independent? I'm just giving an example. And if you don't know the answer, then how can you tell to the interviewer like no I don't know or I will learn or some like how can you manage this particular scenario?
If you don't know answer of any of the things, so you should answer that I touched it, but right now I'm not remembering it. But definitely under my mentor or under my guidance, under my project managers, then definitely in the TCS I learn it and I'll not mistake again it.
Okay.
So that it will impact positively. That TR will think that he really wants to join the TCS.
Okay, so basically the learning attitude should
It's
be there.
it's you have to accept you have to you have to accept it that it's my mistake. I touched it, but right now I am not able to recall it. So definitely I will learn it, and in future I will not make this mistake.
True. That's good. Okay, Pawan sir. So if you want to add something from your side, you can add. Otherwise,
So Pratikji, just from my side, all the best for all, and definitely we will meet in TCS.
yes.
Okay, and a student can connect me directly on LinkedIn. PAWAN Bhadana, you will search down.
Yes. So immediately after the live session,
Few
so we will
corporate,
also put the LinkedIn.
yeah, yeah, corporate jobs with PAWAN Bhadana. And I'll suggest one thing to all students that join the ITR, International Technical Federation. Basically, its head office in New York, and it's running from the New York uh, from many years. So last year I have joined it, and definitely it's really impressive. And we are taking this initiative from the India that we are connecting students from this year.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
So it's golden opportunity for the students. They will take mentorship, what's the going on in the industry, market analysis, on which technology they have worked, corporate expectations from the students. So they will learn many things in this network.
Okay, sir. Okay, Pawan sir, thanks a lot for coming to the
Okay,
platform and
Pratik.
guiding a student. So we are really very much grateful to you.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll answer some of their queries probably.
Okay, thank you guys. Good night. Bye.
Okay, guys, so I will take your questions here. So please let me know now. So whatever your questions are, they're right. So few questions are definitely I will take here. So let me put my headphone now, and then we can take the questions. Can you please quickly like the session, guys, so that we will be more such sessions for you all. So, sir, what main things you will observe in the interview? So now Pawan sir is not there, so I will be handling your doubts. And friends, as I said, so I too have 12 plus years of IT industry experience, and I have conducted more than 2000 plus interviews, right? Okay. So now one by one, so please don't type so fast. So if you not performed well in digital interview, then can we get ninja? So friends, be very clear. So if you have not performed well in digital, if your performance is average, then what will happen? So you will be getting ninja. But if your performance is very poor in digital, then you will not be getting ninja. Same thing with prime. So if you performed well in prime, you will get prime. If you have performed average, then you will be getting digital, and if you have not performed that well, not performed at all, then you will be rejected, right? So interview dates, so basically your interview dates is from starting from 9th of June, and as Pawan sir mentioned, so from 9th of June till July. So June and July your interviews are going to be getting conducted, right? So that you very clear. So from June, can I show my LinkedIn profile, sir? See, you don't have to show your LinkedIn profile, or if there is any kind of code safe, So you don't have to show any kind of profile, only your project, right? So if you have a project and that if you can make it live on some server, then only you show to the interviewer. They're not interested in looking at your LinkedIn profile or your CodeSafe profile that you can put it in your resume that you are 3 star or 4 star, right? Whatever star ratings are there. So Sanjay, I hope I have answered question. Sir, as a BCA student is eligible for digital prime? No. For digital and prime, only BTech student. Which location TCS interview will happen, college or TCS center? So the TCS interview will be happening in colleges. Friends, can you quickly like the session? So we are putting so much of effort coming live, answering all of your queries. So I request all of you to kindly like the session, right? So that we will be doing such things more and more. Sir, please talk about TCS Ignite. TCS Ignite, we will be doing a different session, friends. Don't worry about that, right? Okay. Can I use updated resume for the interview that is other than uploaded on the next step portal? Yes. So you can definitely update your resume. So when you are going for the interview, right? So when you are going for the interview, go with the updated resume. So whatever you have uploaded on next step portal, that you don't have to take. So you can take your updated resume. Please take 5 to 6 color printout of that resume, and then you go for the interview, right? So sir, could you please tell us when the interview going to start? Interview is starting from 9th of June, right? And this particular interview will be there for June and July, as sir mentioned. What main thing you will observe in the interview? So friends, in the interview, self introduction is everything for the interview, and definitely your technical knowledge, right? Your convincing skill, your confidence, and your attitude. So that all those things definitely any kind of interviewer will observe in any of the candidates, right? Okay. So sir, I got shortlisted mail but I did not get interview date and Google form also. What should I do now? So others Misra, so as the interview will be conducted in whole uh, June and July, so you can wait, and then you can you will be getting the email for the interview, and then you can join. Okay, then you can go for the interview. So you will have to wait. Sir, photo should be added or not in the updated resume? Photo should be added or not in the updated resume? See, basically photo you can add or you cannot add, it's totally up to you, right? But generally when you are going for the interviews, when you are already present, then photo is not required, right? So avoid putting photo in your resume. Confidence is more than technical, but if you don't have technical knowledge, then your confidence, you will not be able to get the confidence. Confidence is a very good parameter, but definitely the technical knowledge also should be good, right? And friends, one thing clearly which we asked to the Pawan sir, right, the TCS HR, they said if you don't fulfill the criteria of 60%, then you will be rejected, right? So that you are very, very clear. So if you have 59.8, if you have 59.4, if you have 59.6, please, you will be getting rejected. So you do not have to, take it very serious. So if you have any kind of backlogs, right? And see, even if you perform well, TCS is such a company, they are very ethical and rule based company. So it doesn't matter how much good or how much great you perform in the interview, right? If you don't fulfill the criteria, if you have backlogs, if you have less percentage, then definitely you are going to lose it, right? Backlog allowed in the interview? No. See, when you go to the interview, they will not reject, they might not reject you from there, but after the interview they will not select you, and that the reason they are asking for the document. Sir, I don't have last name on documents, but I mentioned in the next step because it was required field. No problem. See, all those things does not matter. So if you have a simple mistake in your application form, right? If you have some percentage mistake in your form, so the mistake doesn't matter, right? So you will be definitely getting it, that you don't have to worry. Sir, is SQL mandatory for digital? I know only Java. See, if you have not mentioned in your resume, then don't worry, they will not ask you SQL. It's not like SQL is mandatory, okay? digital to prime upgradation information, like how much a student will get digital to prime. See, digital to prime, that information nobody will give you, right? These are the internal information. So for that you will have to, that information nobody will be giving it to you. What level of the technical knowledge is required for ninja role, sir? See, for ninja role, very basic knowledge is required. For the ninja role, very basic, like, see, what you do, like in the difference between C and C++, the difference between C++ and Java, what is a pointer, what is a function, right? So this kind of things they might ask you to, write very simple program. Simple program means, like, they might ask you, so how to reverse a string, how to concat a string, right? How to I mean, the sum of two numbers, or they might ask you to print a pattern of stars. So all those things. Can we carry mobile phone? Mobile phone you can carry, keep it in your bag, okay, but you cannot carry, you cannot keep it in your packet in front of the interviewer, right? So you'll have to keep in your pocket. uh, as non-CSE student, what are expected question? So Aditi Kulkarni, so one thing which we have already told you, right? So we have a interview course and I will show you here, right? So you can just see here. So if you go to the platform, the link is in the description, right? So either you are from Ninja, Digital or Prime, okay? So friends, we have launched a TCS interview material 2024 Ninja Digital Prime PDF video plus live mock. So for Ninja, for Digital, for Prime, for everyone we have covered here. See, we have TCS interview experiences 2024 PDF, right? So where you are going to see all those things, right? So all interview experiences is captured, Python question, Python interview, this in NQT comprehensive interview material, daily live classes are happening, right? So live mock interviews are happening, and then interview live classes are happening. So a lot of activities are getting done, and that too just in 411 rupees, right? So you don't have to worry. For if you are preparing for digital, you are preparing for prime, you are preparing for anything, right? So just join this and we will take care of everything, right? So if you'll see the content, right? So friends, you see what are the content. So already in one documents we have 120 pages where we are covering. So non CSIT, right? So civil, electrical, mechanical, electrical, right? So operating system, important coding question for Ninja, tips and strategy, coding question, each and everything we are doing it, right? So friends, you can get this interview material, and that is going to help you a lot in cracking the interview, right? So none of the prime selected students will be dumped. Is this real? No, it's not like that. So if you are selected for prime and if you do not perform well at all, then you will be dumped, you will not be getting anything, right? So be very clear with that, friends. So don't be in the impression that you are from prime selected student, then you will be getting something. No, sir, the TR, MR, HR round will be conducted simultaneously or at different times. So the TR, MR, HR rounds all will be conducted at the same time. So for Ninja, your interview will be for 20-30 minutes, right? And for your digital and prime, your interview might be from 30 minutes to till 60 minutes, right? Friends, can you please like the session? We are putting a lot of effort for all of you, and now at least please support us just by liking the session, so that we can have more and more session for you all, right? We are working very hard for you all, trust us, and you guys will do. Sir, will Java candidates have more preference than Python? See, uh, it depends. Java, if they have more projects in Java and if they wanted more candidates from Java, yes. So Dilip Nigam, sir, is your course for TCS preparation enough? Yes, it is more than enough, right? So once again, I will show you the content, right? So if you'll see the content, then you will be able to realize, right? So we have covered lot of things here, right? Which is more than sufficient. So which is more than sufficient, and daily live classes are there. We are conducting live common live mock interview for all of you, right? So if you'll see the content, you can only decide, right? So just go to content. So TCS interview guidance 2024, TCS NQT comprehensive 120 pages, TCS interview experiences 2024, TCS. See, if you are asking, sir, what is machine learning and all those things, right? So we are also covering this machine learning things and all, right? So I will just show you. So here if you see, so TCS project explanation, puzzles interview by, okay, and then come down Java interview questions, right? TCS interview classes, okay, then TCS interview. So a lot of only latest technology. So artificial intelligence, machine learning questions, right? And then cloud computing questions. So HTML, CSS. So each and everything has been covered. So irrespective of which background you are, irrespective of which digital prime or ninja you are preparing, so this material is going to help you a lot in your preparation, right guys? So I hope you have got the complete idea. The link to buy this material will be in the the description of the video. Today I got mail for the interview. What is expected date of interview? So Aditi Kulkarni, the interview is going to happen from 9th of June, complete June and complete July. So you will be having the interviews, right? So you will have to wait because there is no such fixed date for Andhra Pradesh candidate, right? So for Andhra Pradesh candidate, the interview has been shifted by 2 weeks. So many of the students got the news that your interview has been scheduled by 2 weeks, right? Okay, so that is there. So which skills they will expect for digital interview? See, your self introduction and whatever you have put in your resume, the questions will be mainly asked from there. So whatever language you have put, so in that language you have to prepare in detail, right? So if you have put Java, then Java they might ask you what is multi-threading, what is method overriding, what is function overloading. So a lot of questions. So what is constructor? So there are a lot of questions they might ask you. Even they might ask you, right? So what is searching and sorting techniques, right? So what is time complexity? Space complexity. Sir, my interview from Chennai is scheduled on 12. So Dilip is telling, so his interview from Chennai is scheduled on 12. Dilip, get the material as soon as possible, prepare well, you have enough time, in 3 to 4 days you will be able to do. Prithvi, so is this DSA knowledge is required to solve TCS NQT coding question? Yes, so DSA knowledge is very much required, okay, without that it's very very tough. Sir, I have done internship in React, what questions I can expect? See, I am not good at React, okay, so I'm not a coding teacher. So that's what I am telling all of you. So join this interview course, right? And their daily live class are there, so you can discuss with the faculty. So in React JS, what all things I need to prepare, right? I know in Java what all things, in modern stack what all questions can be expected. So each and everything the faculty is going to tell you, right? Okay, so get this course, the link is in description. 400 rupees is not a big amount, but the effort which we are putting for all of you, definitely after getting selected you will say that sir, the interview material was very very comprehensive and it worked like anything. Most of the questions or all of the questions were asked from there, right? See, Madhya Pradesh interview, when it will happen? So guys, June and July, anytime you can get mail that you have the interview scheduled. So sir, my project is on machine learning which acquires accuracy only after lot learning of the data set, and I won't be able to display the project during the interview. Then how can I show my project implementation? So Neha, see, basically you will have to find some way, right? So maybe you can have a kind of this accuracy and the data, and which you will be able to display to them, right? So something, or maybe take some screenshots. So sir, this was the project and this screenshots are part of that. So something you'll have to do it, right? Okay, so this guy hello world is asking again and again. So even if you are prime selected candidate, if you don't perform in the interview, if you don't answer the questions, you will be thrown out from the interview, you will not be even getting ninja. Sir, currently I am doing an internship, should I mention that? Yes, if you are doing an internship currently, please mention that in resume, but make sure you have the knowledge that what are you doing, okay? Sir, I got selected for TCS prime interview, which subject should I prepare, can you name? So Anukul Kumar, see, I as I said, so if you have got selected for digital and prime, so I am not very comfortable in coding, right? So my strong area is aptitude, and then your HRMR. So what you can do is you can join this course once again and again. I'm telling, see, because you have a lot of confusion. See, I don't understand. You guys have interview now, and you don't know, right? And you don't know what should you prepare and what should not prepare, right? So many of you are asking, sir, what should I prepare, and can you name the topic? Guys, you have the interview now and you are asking this kind of questions, right? So please don't ask this kind of question. By this time you should know what all you have to prepare, right? So friends, this course is definitely going to help you a lot, right? So get this course and start your preparation. The link is in the description. You can talk. See, we have the live classes which is happening daily, right? So even if you go to our YouTube channel, right, so you can see daily 2 to 3 classes we are having. So I will just take you through our YouTube channel here. If you go and see, right, so our community page, right, so here you can see, so daily we are putting, right, so right, TCS NQT interview, confirm your selection. So we have classes by Pratik sir, by Nitin sir, right? If you go back, so Pratik sir, Nitin sir, Ansika ma'am. If you go back, right, Ansika ma'am, Isa ma'am, Nitin sir. So we are having lot of live classes, right? So you can ask all your doubts, Pratik sir, Mahak ma'am, Nitin sir. So we are having 2 to 3 live classes in a day, right? Okay, so based on your interview, and we are also conducting some kind of mock interviews, right? So friends, all those things we are doing it for you, and all these are part of this live interview courses, right? So TCS interview material 2024 Ninja Digital Prime video, PDF plus live mock, right? Get it today itself. Lot of contents has been already added, and lot of classes has been already taken. How you have to answer some puzzle related question. They might ask you puzzle also. See, when you are going for the, right, so when you are going for the mock, right, so they might ask you the puzzle question, right? So like some kind of puzzle questions, right? Suppose if you have a room, if you have three bulb, and outside the room if you have three switch, and you can open the door only once, then how you will be able to identify which switch is connected to which of the bulb, right? They might ask you, you have two jar, one is 3 liter jar, one is 5 liter jar, and you have to measure 4 liter water. How you will be able to measure, right? So all these puzzle questions also will be asked. So okay, so you have to prepare well. How can we show screenshots? So they will have a desktop, right? You can tell them, sir, you can write, so you can put it on some server, right? So you can put it on some server, and that link you open and you show it to them, right? Okay, so how can we show? So that I answered. Sir, a React project are a plus in interview or not? Yes, definitely. So React projects are a plus in your interview, right? Okay, I have doubt in application, I mentioned at 8.53, but my CGPA is 8.59. And in application, I have included all the marks in CGPA, but did not add project marks. No, no, they will not reject. So Metro Lifestyle, for all these reasons, they will not reject you. So you don't have to worry at all, right? How to answer for the project if they ask about it. So for that project, I have done a video here. So see, that's what we always ask you to go through the sessions, right? See, how to explain your project, right? And here MR and puzzle question also I have covered, and I have also mentioned 25% of the students will get rejected in the project itself, right? So friends, you have to take the classes very very seriously. There are many free classes it's been done for you, right? So that you do. And as I mentioned, friends, so please join the the course, and here you will be getting all this information, right? So in this course, if you go and see, so these are for the paid students. So if you go inside the live class, right, then you can see here the TCS project explanation and puzzle interview by Pratik sir, right? So there I have taught you how you have to explain your project. Each and everything we are covering for you all, right? So it's just a matter of 400 rupees. So sir, okay, now if not possible for, sir, if not selected for digital, then there is any chance for Ninja? So Amishwar Desmukh, if you are not selected for digital, then what will happen, right? Then what will happen? If your interview is average, they will give you Ninja. If your interview is very bad, then you will be rejected from the interview, right? Okay, sir, TCS Ninja question board. And friends, one more thing. So whatever questions was asked to you in the written test, okay? So when you are writing the TCS NQT written test, so whatever questions were asked to you, prepare well for that, right? So prepare well, because they might ask you, so what was the coding question asked to you in the written test? Can you please tell the logic for that? So you should be in such a position that you can explain. Sir, my digital interview on 21st of June and my venue is Chandigarh University. Please give tips, sir. So friends, see, if you have cracked digital, you will ask about digital, somebody prime, somebody ninja. I will not be able to answer the queries. So that's the reason I'm telling all of you. So get this interview material today itself, right? Already daily live classes are going on, so you will be able to ask doubts to your tutors, right? So for everything, HR, MR, TR, so we have, right? So Nitin sir is your technical, so he's engineer in Tech Mahindra. So and then we have Ansika ma'am, so she will be again technical trainer, right? So and Isa ma'am is HR, okay? And I will be discussing about latest technology. Mahak ma'am, so she works in JP Morgan, right, as SD, and she will be your technical trainer. So all Java related questions she will be taking. So this course you get it, friends, and I'm telling you, you will never regret, and you will be always grateful to online study for you. So have a trust. So whatever we give it to you, right, so you know how much effort we put, right? So you guys know that, right, how much effort we put. Okay, so can I say my core side project in the interview, because I don't have any IT project? So Vishnu, so just now we were talking with the TCS HR, right? And he said whatever projects you have done, so that you have to do it, that you have to learn it properly, you have to explain it. So it doesn't matter it is a core project or it is a IT project, right? So that you should be able to explain it very clearly. Now, sir, in TCS NQT coding question, both two questions related to DSA or one question itself? Both will be related to DSA only, okay? Now, sir, is mobile phone allowed for showing your project execution? No, mobile phone is not allowed for showing your project or execution, but they will have a desktop, right? And that you can use it for showing, project and whatever you want. So try to put in some live server, okay? And that you open and then you show it to them, right? Okay, friends, can you quickly like the sessions here? See, there are so many people watching, so many people getting benefited, but I could see nobody tries to appreciate the effort which we are putting, guys, right? Sir, please reply. 27th May result. 27th May result is not announced yet, so you'll have to wait. Sir, my status is showing bashed. I am in confusion of buying the course or not. Okay, friends, see, if this question, if you would have asked to some other platform, they will tell please buy the course, okay? But please understand the meaning of bashed. So meaning of bashed, and I have already told you, meaning of bashed does not mean you will be definitely getting the interview call, right? Meaning of bashed means you have a chance that you might get a interview call, but it is not 100% guaranteed, okay? So you can decide accordingly that you have to buy or not, but there is no guarantee. So I tell some common mistakes students makes during the interview process. So friend, that I will take in the another live session, because right now from 8:30 I am live and I'm continuously speaking, so I am unable to speak now. So we will bind up the session in another 4 2. What are the number of job openings? uh, See, nobody knows the exact number, but I could see like 15,000 plus openings will be there for this particular hiring. Okay, so nobody knows. I am just guessing, just expecting. Okay, sir, should we carry laptop to interview? No, don't carry any laptop to interview. Don't do all such things. Okay, because you might lose it also at your center. So please don't do that. Sir, where can I find the TCS previous NQT questions? I forgot mine. Where I can find the previous NQT questions? I forgot mine. What is that question, man? Sir, how many days before the interview mail will come? See, some people were telling that their interview is on 21st. So I think they will give you minimum a week. Okay, so they will give you sir, is Python course there? Yes, Python course is there, and Python course are there as part of this live interview material itself. You don't have to buy it separately, right? So if you go down, see, lot of contents we have already put Python videos, right? So if you go here, so you will be able to see, and we have covered each and everything in the Python, and you must be knowing about Soumya ma'am. So Soumya ma'am have covered all those things, right? And some TCS questions also we have put it right. So which is based on Python. So it will help you a lot, man. So 411 rupees, nobody will give you this many things, okay? So that you can that I can guarantee. Should we carry laptop? No need to carry laptop, okay? Sir, I have done project, but I am not confident in explanation. Can I keep a small project in Java like a student management? See, whatever project you have done, if you are not confident, you have time, please improve yourself, right? Please improve yourself and prepare for the interview now also. Sir, I got offer letter in March, when I will get joining letter. So joining letter you will be getting somewhere in the August, July, August. So that you have to see. Sir, how many project to add in resume, sir? So you can see whatever you are comfortable, right? So whatever you are comfortable, whichever project you are more comfortable, that you try to put, right? Okay. How to update the resume in TCS portal? In TCS portal you can't update the resume. You can take print out of updated resume and go with the interview, right? Okay. So from which week of June TCS interview will start? TCS interview is starting from 9th of June, and as the TCS HR mentioned, so your interview will be happening in June and July, right? So when will be the interview in AP? So in Andhra Pradesh, right? So as the interview is extended by 2 weeks, so you can expect from 20th of June your interview might start in Andhra Pradesh, right? Basically it is basically postponed by 2 weeks, okay? So sir, I'm from civil engineering background, then I know only HTML, CSS and Python is enough. See, if you know Python well, then well and good, but basic of C programming, like what is pointers, right, what is functions, so these are the things which you can at least read it, right? So that's the reason, if you go here and see, so this particular TCS comprehensive interview material, so here we have covered all those things, like in C programming basic questions, right? So what is difference between C++ and C? What is difference between C and Java? What is a function in C? What is a pointer in C? Even in the live classes we are trying to cover as much as possible, right? Okay. How many mock interviews will be there in the course? See, in course we are not doing mock interviews one to one, right? Okay, so that is not there, and it has been mentioned also. So common live mock interview will be there. So for some people we will randomly pick and we will do the mock interview, right? Because it's not a time. See, for mock interview first you have to prepare. When you are not prepared only, then what and how the mock interview is going to help you? Sir, I have got digital, I am doing MCA. So if you are doing MCA, please prepare well. How many projects? You can put as many projects if you want to put in resume. So they asked me to delete my TCS account and create a new one. As I said that my email is registered with college email, and still they asked me to delete. So you can delete. So you can't delete it. You just have to give the permission and they will be only able to delete it, right? So friends, thanks a lot for joining the session. I know if I will be there for another 1 hour, then also I will not be able to answer your queries, okay? Because a lot of queries are there. I will come live again tomorrow. Before I go, can you guys quickly like the session, right? Because we are putting a lot of effort for you all and we want to come live daily to help you out, right? And before going, please do like the session and get this material from the comment section, right? So in the description the interview material is there, please get it right now. Thank you, take care, and all the very best. Sumit, if you want to know the basic question for digital, please join this TCS interview material 2024. Daily live classes are happening, you can see here. Talk to your tutor, they will explain you each and everything, and already the documents are there, we are covering each and everything, right? So please do that, because I'm not very confident about codings, right? So what all questions you should prepare, what all you should not prepare. Thank you, take care, and all the very best. Signing off for today. Thank you. Jai Hind.